in South Tyneside, in the borough of South Tyneside, there are about 1,000 new diagnoses of cancer each year. So that means 1,000 people are told for the first time they've got cancer. And when that happens to you, life changes. So we're here to help them. My name is Reg Hall. I'm a volunteer here at Cancer Connections. When I was working, I was a surgeon in Newcastle and a cancer specialist. Clearly, when the lockdown started, we had to close down. We have folk coming here who maybe are on chemotherapy, they're immunosuppressed. The last thing they need is to catch COVID, so we had to close. But we were able to continue providing most of our support by telephone or online or whatever. And in terms of our budget, it's going to be costing us about $140,000 a year from now on to run Cancer Connections. We get a grant from the NHS towards our counselling of £23,000. The rest comes from fundraising donations from folk here in the borough. The people are so generous. It's absolutely amazing. We don't have to go out with a begging bowl. I think they appreciate what we're doing and they respond by supporting us.
One of the reasons why I became a counsellor and became involved with Cancer Connections was I was quite seriously ill to the point of being on a bit of a timeline regarding health. But touch wood, I'm fine now. Because COVID closed the building and we couldn't attend because of lockdown, etc., and safety for some of our more vulnerable clients that come into the building, we had to adopt the system. Well, I certainly had to adopt Zoom and Teams and all of the other different apps for having a meeting face to face. I can see 2 clients and sometimes I can see 5 clients, 5 being the maximum amount of hours that we're allowed to work in any one day. So it varies with who comes through the door, who necessarily needs counselling, who necessarily wants counselling, and counselling can last anything from 1 session to 6 sessions to 12 to 16. You know, I personally see people for as long as it takes.
So before I worked here, I used to come in as a client. I lost my mum and dad to cancer, and also my little girl when she was a baby, she was poorly and having chemotherapy. So Cancer Connections supported us through that. And then when I seen the role advertised, I applied for it, so I've been working here for about 4 years.
We have a very busy presence on Facebook. We have leaflets which we give out and we give to the GPs, to pharmacies in the borough, and also the specialist cancer nurses at South Tyneside Hospital, but also at Sunderland and also at Queen Elizabeth Gateshead, and they have leaflets. So when somebody is diagnosed with cancer and they're given various bits of information, one of our leaflets goes in there.